Hello everyone. So I'm going to be going through my wash day routine today. Usually I start with a hot oil treatment. This is me warming up the oil so that I can apply to my hair strands. So I'll go straight into it. I usually apply a generous amount of the oil to my hair from root to tip with extra attention on the tip, just because that's part of the hair needs more nourishment, more goodness from the oils. So this is my hair oil mix, which I use rose oil, castor oil, and any other available oil at the time. So I'm wrapping this up. I like to use a steaming cap just for extra penetration of the oils into the hair strand. So this is the shampoo I'll be using. I apply this directly to my scalp, and that's because I actually use two different shampoos for my wash routine. But as long as you found one that works for both your hair and scalp, that's fine. But I like to use an anti-dandruff shampoo or any other tingling shampoo for my scalp, which you can see I'm applying, and I gently agitate the scalp using the pads of my fingers so that I get rid of any dust, flakes, dirt, oil, and any other deposits from the scalp directly. So I just gently wash using the pads of my fingers. Wash thoroughly. This is me rinsing after the first wash. Usually the second time around, I like to use a shampoo brush. There's also a scalp massager, but I use this particular one to wash my scalp. This is what it looks like. After applying, I go ahead and wash my scalp for an extra stimulating, invigorating, and cleansing effect. Well, this is me just washing my scalp with the shampoo brush. The tips of the prongs are actually blunt but firm, so it gives the scalp a good wash. After the second time, I rinse again and then go straight ahead to wash my hair. This is the shampoo I'm using at this time. This is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey shampoo. So I'm using this directly to my hair. Like I said earlier, if you have a shampoo that serves both the scalp cleansing and hair cleansing function, which does not dry out your hair, you can go ahead and use that one shampoo. But I discovered that the shampoo I used earlier for my scalp usually dries out my hair in a way I don't like. But I like the effect on my scalp, so I just separate the routine by using that on my scalp and then going ahead to use a more moisturizing product for my hair. So when I rinse out thoroughly to ensure that there are no soap deposit left back in my hair. I rinse out thoroughly. Then I quickly squeeze out the water. I use a towel just to ensure as much water is squeezed out before going ahead to deep condition. So this time I'll be using the Shea Moisture Strengthen and Restore Treatment Mask as my deep conditioning treatment. I apply it usually just like I apply most other products, in sections from root to tip, with special focus on the tips. So I go ahead and apply that in sections throughout my hair, root to tip. As you can see, I try to make sure not to leave any strand out so that every braid gets the goodness of the product. When I've saturated all the hair strands, I wrap it up and put in a shower cap. Then go ahead and use the steaming cap to ensure that my hair strands absorb as much of the deep conditioner as possible. So after doing that for about 15 minutes, I now go ahead and rinse my hair. So this is the final rinse. I ensure I do it thoroughly, ensure that every excess product from my roots, my scalp, my tips, root to tip, rinse out with running water every single excess product. Then I go ahead to squeeze out the excess water just so that my hair is well prepped for my moisture routine. Thank you for watching. Ciao.